Hey everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today we are at the beginning of the end of the main story of Heavensward's base game. Our minion for today is... Wind Up Alphino! How appropriate, to be honest! And before we get started, you may notice we are not in Ishgard. We are in fact in the Dravanian hinterlands, just south of Idleshire. And I just wanted to make sure I showed something before we went too much further in the main story. Something that you may have seen out of the corner of your eye. I'm sure this is fine. Now then, to actually work on the main story. Hello there, Emmerich. It goes without saying that the Temple Knights will bear the cost for all work on the Enterprise. Would that we could contribute more to the cause. Damn, you're paying for it! Wow! That is huge and very appreciated. Okay, we already heard that last time we did main story. Alphino, we ready? Alphino has a final task for us before departing for Azizla. Given the danger of the task that lies before us, I think it only right that we take a moment to bid our friends and allies farewell. Alas, Sid requires my assistance with Master Montoya's rather singular writings, but I entrust the task of visiting those who will remain behind to you. Alright, so that would be Emmerich, Tataru, the Count de Fortam, probably the rest of the House de Fortam. Is Y'shtola coming? I assume she's coming. So the hour is nigh. Would that I could join you in the coming battle, but with my wounds I fear I would only be a burden to you. In consorting with the Asians and availing himself of primal powers, my father made himself an enemy of all that is good and right in the world. Do whatever you must to end his madness. May the Fury watch over you. Thank you, Emmerich. Alright, Lucia, Tataru, and Hilda. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, Lucia, hello. And goodbye. We're heading out. This is it, then. Go well, my friend. I shall pray to the Fury for your preservation. Mayhap you think it strange that a daughter of Garlemald should pray. I do not blame you. I used to think it passing strange myself. But that all changed when I discovered something dearer to me than mine own life. Thereafter, praying seemed the most natural thing in the world. Prayers are born of heartfelt faith. In manipulating the people's belief for his own twisted ends, the Archbishop makes a mockery of their very existence. It cannot be borne. I gotta say, not just the praying, but also the prayer was so dramatic she literally knelt before us. Tataru! I promise we'll make it back safely. That is an incredible hat. How often are you changing outfits? What the hell? Why was I not paying attention to Tataru's outfits throughout Heavensward? This is like the third, fourth outfit I've seen from her. So you're off to face the Archbishop then. Please be careful. And watch over the others, will you? We've lost too many friends as it is. Some may yet return to us, but I couldn't bear to lose anyone else. I just couldn't. I realize it's asking a lot, but you're the strongest person I know, and I don't think there's anything you can't achieve if you put your mind to it. So please, whatever else happens, keep everyone safe. Alright, I will do my absolute best, Tataru. Worry not, we're not going to lose anyone else. Not if I have anything to say about it. Alright, last destination will be Hilda down in the Broom. Hey Hilda, I bet you're excited to hear this news. We're off to kill the Pope. Well, if it ain't my old friend Satora, off to face the Archbishop and his cronies, is it? I'd love to go and give those bastards a good walloping myself, that snake Cherubert especially, but I've got to stay here and keep an eye on things. With the Archbishop gone, some of the poor folk might get it in their heads to do something stupid like storming the pillars. But blood won't get us what we want, and I need to be around to remind them of that in case they forget. No need to worry about us anyway. I'll work with Sir Emmerich to preserve the peace. You just concentrate on settling the score with the Archbishop, eh? That is a fair point. As much as there can be some very satisfying ways to get a bit of revenge on the people who have wronged you, that is not necessarily the best way to advance your cause. Glad to see that Hilda, in charge of the Broom as much as anyone can be, understands that and is forward-thinking enough to think about what would actually be the most effective in helping people. That said, I would not blame anyone who wanted to storm the pillars. Holy crap, Ishgard sucks so much. Mr. Swansea, how good of you to pay me a visit. It feels as if it were only yesterday when first we met here in this chamber. You came to us a fugitive seeking asylum, and now you bear the hopes of our nation upon your shoulders. He would not have told you, but when Harshavon begged me to accept you into our household, he described you as hope incarnate. At the time, I assumed he was waxing lyrical, as was his wont, but I have come to see that he simply spoke the truth. You are hope, a shining beacon that shall guide the people of Ishgard through the raging snowstorm. A memento. Were my son here, he would have wished to fight at your side in the battle to come. Take care, my friend, and return to us. In a sense, we're taking him with us. Thank you, Edmund. We will come back safe. Is that actually in our inventory now? No. Perhaps we'll be given it at the end of the quest in that case. Oh, and I just remembered, we did pick up the Triple Triad card from the Great Gooble Library. Didn't notice it initially, but we did get the Biblos card from Great Gooble. So don't need to go and grind that out, so that's nice. Got very lucky with that, because those Triple Triad cards can have some very strangely low drop rates. Alphino, I return. Count Edmund bequeaths to you Lord Harshafon's shield. A noble gesture. We bear the hopes and dreams of full many souls. Let their faith in us be a source of strength and courage as we face our remaining trials. Alright. Next time on Final Fantasy XIV, we set out for Oz's Law. I'll see everyone next time for that.